I'm going to walk you through a trick every creator needs to know: how to turn long videos into viral short clips without the constant headache. You've likely seen those flashy AI video generators popping up lately, and they're great for making quick new footage from text or simple images. But if your actual goal is to grow your social channels by repurposing your existing long-form content, you need a different kind of tool entirely. Today, I want to introduce you to Vizard and show you how it fits into the modern creator's workflow, while casually comparing it to those other AI generators. So, let's get some context on the landscape of tools available to you right now. There are tools that generate short AI videos from text prompts or a single static image. These tools can be really fun. You just type in a prompt and suddenly you get a 5-second clip of a character doing something cool. Or you upload a photo and the AI animates it into a tiny scene. People love that because it feels novel, and honestly, it's pretty fast. There are also image enhancers and upscalers that clean up AI artwork or real photos to make them look sharper. Those are definitely useful when you want higher fidelity visuals for your projects. But here is the reality for most creators. You are already sitting on hours of live streams, interviews, podcasts, or vlogs. Those existing assets are absolute gold if you can figure out how to turn them into dozens of shorts that actually perform well. And that is precisely where a tool like Vizard really shines. Let me walk you through the typical problem most creators face daily. You film a 1-hour podcast, or maybe a 40-minute tutorial, and you know there are at least 10 golden moments that could blow up. But manually scrubbing through footage, clipping it, captioning it, and reformatting for each platform feels like a full-time job. Some other AI generators try to create fresh clips, but they often struggle with faces or natural motion. They also sometimes fail to deliver the kind of authentic energy that your audience actually connects with. Many text-to-video services also limit you to very short outputs or have regional restrictions. Others require credits that run out far too fast for a consistent posting schedule. So instead of making your workflow easier, they often just add more friction to your day. Vizard takes a totally different approach by being built specifically to mine your long-form footage for viral moments. You simply upload your raw video, and the AI analyzes it to find high-engagement segments automatically. It looks for moments with big emotional peaks, sudden sound changes, or clear shifts in the topic. Then it auto-edits those segments into short clips optimized for vertical or square formats. It even adds captions and suggests thumbnails to save you even more time. You can always jump in and tweak anything the AI did, but the default output is usually solid enough to post as is. What I really love about Vizard is the perfect balance between automation and creative control. You can let it do the heavy lifting, picking viral parts from your long videos, but you can also guide the AI. You get to set things like target clip length, reaction shots, or the specific style of your captions. So if you want punchy 15-second TikTok cuts or longer 60-second shorts, the platform adapts instantly. Let's imagine how this plays out in a real-world scenario. You did a guest interview that lasted an hour, you upload it, and in minutes you get a dozen clip suggestions. Each one comes with auto-generated subtitles and a quick option to change the aspect ratio. Want a companion thumbnail that highlights the best frame? It can suggest that too. Want to reword your captions or add a branded intro? It's incredibly easy. This is the difference between spending an entire afternoon editing and scheduling a full week of posts in 20 minutes. One feature people always underestimate is the auto-scheduling tool. You don't have to babysit your posting times anymore. Just set your frequency and let the system cue your clips to go live across your platforms. Pair that with a content calendar and you suddenly have a dashboard to see exactly what is scheduled and where you have gaps. You can edit the schedule, reorder clips, or bulk approve content without leaving the platform. For creators or small teams trying to scale output, that alone saves hours every single week. Now, let's talk about how Vizard compares to other hype tools out there. Those text-to-video generators are great for novel visuals or concept pieces from scratch, but they are limited in duration and often require very precise prompting to get the faces or camera moves right. Sometimes the results are uncanny or have weird artifacts, especially early in a clip. Meanwhile, Vizard doesn't try to generate new footage from thin air. It maximizes the value of what you actually recorded. That tends to be more authentic and higher performing on social platforms than synthetic footage. And if you want to combine approaches, nothing stops you from generating a fun AI clip elsewhere and running it through Vizard. Another point, some tools focus solely on upscaling or image cleanup. That is useful if your source video is old, but it doesn't solve the distribution problem. With Vizard, you get both the content extraction and the entire publishing pipeline in one place. It is the full packaging that creators actually need day to day to stay consistent. Okay, let's do a quick walkthrough of using Vizard so you can picture it in your own workflow. Sign up for an account and upload your long-form file. Could be a live stream, a recorded call, or a lecture. The AI will process the video and then it presents you with suggested clips. Scroll through them, preview the auto-generated subtitles, and pick the ones you want. If you want to tweak the edit, just drag the start or end points or change the crop. Pick an aspect ratio for each platform, or let Vizard create multiple variants automatically. When you're happy, add them to the posting queue and use the calendar to choose your publish days. Set a frequency, like 1 post per day, and the system will distribute clips across your connected channels. That is really it. From one long video, you can get days or even weeks of content. Here are a few more practical tips for getting the best results. Keep your raw files well labeled so the scene detection has an easier time. If you want clips centered on a specific topic, add timestamps when uploading so the AI knows where to look. Don't be afraid to use the bulk editing tools for captions and thumbnails to keep your feed consistent. Finally, think about the real-world impact of your content. If you take a 5-second AI clip from a generator, it often lacks the context or authenticity viewers crave. But an interview clip where a guest says something surprising or emotional, people relate to that. Vizard finds those moments automatically. Bottom line, if you love playing with new AI generators for experiments, keep doing that. They are fun. But if your goal is consistent growth and turning long videos into shareable content without burning out, Vizard is the practical choice. It complements those other tools rather than replacing them. Use generators for concept pieces and use Vizard for volume, distribution, and automation. Try it on a piece of content you already have, a podcast or a lecture, and see how many clips surface. You might be surprised at how much valuable content was hiding in plain sight. If you want, send me an example of the type of long video you make, and I can sketch a short strategy for you. Either way, if you want a smarter, faster way to turn long-form assets into regular social posts, Vizard is absolutely worth trying.